Admittedly, we might be a little bit biased, but let's all face it, there is never a bad time of the year to come and visit Chattanooga, but perhaps the pick of the whole year is in the fall when our leaves are turning and the kids are out for fall break. Everyone's in a good mood in that crisp air. Barry White is over here nodding his head. He is the CEO and president of the Chattanooga Tourism Company, and I think you'd have to agree. It's the prime time.
Absolutely. You can't beat fall in East Tennessee, and especially in Chattanooga.
It's amazing to me. I guess this is, even if you lived in New York City, that would be home for you. So it would be hard to realize how many people want to come and visit your city.
Yes.
But Chattanooga has really become a destination place all across the country.
It has, and we have a unique name that people remember. There's only one other Chattanooga in the country in Oklahoma, so we are it as far as size goes. But yes, people, we have a long legacy of tourism here with attractions like Rock City was celebrated 90 years this year, and Ruby Falls and the Incline's 100 years old. So we've just built on that over the decades.
Sometimes, I work downtown.
Yes.
I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and in those days I was always coming downtown with my children, and then life kicks in and you are in the carpool line more than you're anywhere else. And it's amazing how much the downtown landscape has changed over the years. It would be really easy if you've not traveled it weekly to not realize all the new that's here.
Yes.
Restaurants galore.
Restaurants, we have a fantastic dining scene. We're getting into the arts and culture kind of aspects and seeing more music coming out. So yeah, it's transformative.
We are the scenic city.
We are.
For very good reason we are. And so I think that draws an awful lot of people because we have this kind of nice, I can't think of my word now, but the
beautiful natural outdoor assets. How's that?
Say it again, Barry.
Our natural resources, we're blessed.
And then the contrasts with the industry that's here.
Yes, absolutely.
So you've got kind of a big name in travel coming our way next week.
We do. We're
Talk
very
about
excited.
Samantha Brown.
Yes, Samantha Brown is going to be our keynote speaker at our annual tourism summit at the Convention Center 1 week from today. Well, on September 20th, and we're thrilled. She has a show on PBS right now called Places to Love, Samantha Brown's Places to Love, and then she also has some shows on the Travel Channel over the years, but she is just a phenomenal speaker, a phenomenal person. I've had the pleasure of hearing her speak and meeting her before, so we're excited to have her.
She really does such a great job of making you feel like you are there with her.
Yes.
When she's traveling places, so though she'll just be visiting us in Chattanooga, when people come out to hear her on September 20th, what is kind of the expectation? Will she just be talking about the benefits of travel?
She's going to talk about the benefits of travel, but more specifically the benefits to you as an individual, to a person, and what you gain not only educationally, but the cultural experiences and how it broadens your horizons and allows you to see the world and the place in a different way.
It really does. I know in our family we've made that really kind of a purposeful push in raising our kids because you learn all of it at once when you travel, and part of what you learn too is confidence in yourself. I wonder if that's going to be more and more of something that people grab hold of in their budgeting and the way they allocate their finances.
I think it is. I think travel's been around forever, and it's beneficial to the soul, and it's just something that people learn and grow when they travel.
I would be interested to know, I don't think it was Samantha Brown who did this, but somebody used to have a show, and part of one of their features was how you could travel places on a really cheap budget.
Yes.
And I bet you Chattanooga would make that list because there's easy ways you can enjoy for free or next to nothing.
There are, absolutely. We have something for every budget, and again, some of the natural assets and resources we have for outdoors, just hiking, mountain biking, other things, that's pretty much free to anybody who wants to come and experience it. So.
Even just walking along the sidewalks.
Right.
In Chattanooga, you talk about travel and you think that you have to go somewhere outside. We've gotten to a point now where the south side feels different from the West Village and from the North Shore, right?
Yes, and that's a kind of a side benefit of tourism is that it enhances our lifestyle as residents and gives us those options to enjoy and to take our friends and family when they come to visit us. So now we have these this variety of neighborhoods and districts and areas. And it's something that without visitors coming in and spending money and supporting those businesses, we wouldn't have as many options as we have.
How long have you been in Chattanooga?
That's just about 5 years.
There's been a lot of change in 5 years.
There has been a lot of change, and we've got a lot on the horizon, a lot of new developments, and like I said, just continuous growth.
I will ask you this before I let you run. COVID changed things here. I mean, a lot of people have made this a destination place to move.
It did.
Do you feel already like that's also strengthening our fabric?
It's a new direction, and we're still not 100% sure how it's all going to play out. But yes, people travel they're a visitor the first time they come here, no matter if they're thinking about moving or just on vacation, obviously, or relocating a business here. They're a visitor first, and they fall in love with it. And what COVID did is really, we reflect, I think, more on how important life is and what we do, and so our choices of where to live and where to spend our time. So I think that's going to be beneficial for Chattanooga moving forward.
Well, we all kind of get our lives in a rut, and if you're like me and you kind of go to work and you come home and hit the grocery store on the way, it's easy to forget all that is right at your fingertips. So if you go to their website, they've got these fantastic videos. You can just sit in your own kitchen and let them take you away.
Yes.
And you'll be real proud of where we call home. It's visitchattanooga.com.
That's right.
If you go to visitchattanooga.com and then /summit, there are still some spots available for the tourism summit happening on September 20th. So if you act quickly, you can go hear Samantha Brown.
Yes.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you.
Huge savings this weekend at Ashley.